I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.
Message.
Oh, please tell me everything. I'm just dying to know what you think. Pull up a chair, smash that outrage. Type with both hands like you're on stage. Scroll past the facts, race to the fight. Caps lock courage, hero of the night. Oh yeah, I can't wait for your comments. Really, I live for this. Every half-read sentence, every point I somehow miss.
Indeed. I wanted to. I started getting comments from followers and like people who review the show. First, I'll say please like, follow, and share, and please comment. I love the comments, good or bad. But I felt like I had to highlight some of the ones, and I'll try to answer back. I will answer back mostly everybody, or I'll like it, or I'll do something. But if you really attack me, I feel I will have to defend myself. And this is I figured, you know what, I'll create a segment so that it'll help me expound. If you guys don't want, this is what I want. I want to be able to explain myself fully in my views. I'm not right all the time. You know, if you bring something up, I'll be happy to discuss it. But this one comes from Marching Through History, P7T. Right? And apparently he was upset with my coverage of James Tallarico and Jasmine Crockett. So he says, not talking to me, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. LOL. He was out here talking about Tallarico playing dirty while he admits he's never heard of James Tallarico. James Tallarico was always respectful and praised Crockett. You are dumbass. He will win in November. Okay, wishful thinking. Anyway, so, all right, I answered this, and I'll expand on this also. Okay, LOL. Obviously didn't listen because I had said I've known about Tallarico for quite some time. Might want to go back through my videos. Also, it was dirty to not be clear about what happened with Colbert, instead of letting his supporters frame it as Crockett aided by the corporate Democrats and this Democratic establishment. Where was all the AIPAC money? He outspent her $20 million to $8 million. He supports Israel too, by the way. Did you know that? But his followers but his followers made it seem like she was some zealous defender of Israel. But you know that's not true. Also, they did cover up the debate because she clearly presented herself as more well-prepared to his nice guy BS. And that's extremely true. I have been a fan of James Tallarico for longer than anybody even knew of this man. Tallarico is new to everybody on their radar now. I've been following him for years. I've been talking to Texans about voting for that man. But it's funny that he didn't run for Senate until she ran. He waited until she got in there, and then she got in there. Now, all of a sudden, and you watched every progressive's view change on Jasmine Crockett. How is she establishment Democrat? Not one person came out to support her from the establishment. As we're soon seeing a new video I have coming up, like the progressives are basically saying that she was a horrible person now. Now she was the worst person in the world. She took death threats for these people. They're saying that she didn't reach out to the Latinos. She was at the ICE facilities making sure that they were taken care of. All she did. And I might be dumbass, but, you know, I'm also right. You can't you didn't even articulate what you liked about Tallarico, and you just say he's going to win in November. Well, how is he going to win in November when all they got to do is bring up guns, trans rights, and if not immigration? But yeah, so I want to thank you for your comment. I really do. I thank you for your comment, because it allows me to expound to people who think just like you. I hope there aren't many, but. And keep on keeping on. I see here you're not following those, so I find it quite hilarious how people comment on what I've said and don't even go back through what I've recorded and made. I'm putting it out there for you to see, but you don't want to really let these truths sleep in your brain. But thank you, marching through history. I think you need to walk backwards a little bit. I think you missed something. All right, this is the other comment, last comment in the section, and this one I wanted to save to the end because it's really like, this is showing me like people are just denying the truth. They don't want to hear anything from anybody else. They want something to validate what they think is the truth and have no basis. So this comes from Deputy Blunderbuss. Oh, wow. Boondoggle. Deputy Blunderbuss Boondoggle, inferring that he is a deputy or a law officer of some kind, which this only goes with it because he's an idiot. Okay, or she, thinking about it. All right. Laughing emoji, cry laughing emoji, crashing out on women. You make some great GR8 points, then fuck it up within 5 minutes by saying something crazy, racist, or sexist. Good luck on your journey. All right. Once again, not a follower, so I doubt that you got more than 5 minutes. I actually see what people watch in my videos, numbnuts. So anyway, my answer to them is, well, thanks for the precise breakdown. What journey is that? Be clear. What was sexist that I said? What was racist? And the stupidity of people who can show outrage but can never explain it have in fact driven me crazy. The fact you can't just say I disagree with you saying this, or listening to any other content and I'm sorry, I misspelled here, and hear my side. Oh shoot, I don't have the whole quote here. But I know I remember what I said. But it proves that you're a progressive, progressing right back into that cave. Now, my issue with this person is that the video they wrote that this was on was, I believe, episode 5, which was about the gay right wing, Dean and Parker, and just your general MAGA clowning. So. Crazy, I can get that. If you listen to what I'm saying, a lot of people think I'm crazy until you actually listen to what I'm saying. It's like, it's not as I may present it crazy, but it's not crazy what I'm saying. The racist part, I'm not a racist. I've never, I do not advocate for the death of people because of their race. I would never do that. What I did say in this video was that, in my opinion, by the justice that you people claim that you want in all cases, after the Civil War and the atrocities that happened throughout the segregation, you people would not be here. What you did to the Native Americans, you should not be here. Justice-wise, you should have been arrested or exiled or executed. That's what I said. That's not racist. That's just using your own logic against you. That's your logic. You guys believe in the death penalty. If you believe in the death penalty for that, then everyone who was connected to slave ownership, even those who saw what the torture that slaves endured and turned a blind eye, you are an accomplice. You're aiding and abetting, and I don't hold any sympathy or empathy for you anymore. I used to, but I don't. So to call me racist, I have never advocated for the deaths of any race. I want you all to get what you want. You are all getting what you want right now. Latinos are getting beat up, exiled, put in internment camps, and white people are getting shot in the face and shot in the back. Y'all asked for that. I'm all for you getting exactly what you want. Do you deserve it? That's a whole fucking other thing. Don't even put that on me. But to call me racist is funny. I love how people call me racist. And now sexist, how am I sexist? Especially in that video, I really can't call it. The only thing I can think of is maybe because I was talking about the gay right wing, but I'm mad. I'm not mad because they're gay. I'm mad because they're saying they're not gay and they're gay. That's weird. And then trying to make it harder for people who want to be just out and normal, and they can't be because these closeted idiots want to keep them in the closet so that they don't have to face their own issues. And I'm not trying to deal with that. But racist, sexist, that's insanity. That's insanity. I was raised by women, bro. I was raised by women, and most of the women I know are strong women. So you can go ahead with that. I don't play that, so. And then if you're saying I'm homophobic, please, you're barking up the wrong tree. Just stop. You're all just trying to be angry instead of listening to what I'm saying. Articulate yourself better, Deputy Blunderbuss. Come on. Say something like, point out exactly what I said that within 5 minutes that pissed you off. Jesus Christ. Anything not to listen to the truth. But I want to thank you for your comment. It does help. Helps the brain percolate and lets me once again reach out to someone who thinks as stupidly as you do, so I can actually talk to you in your watered down language, right? So keep the comments coming, everybody. Love or hate. I'm from Philadelphia. I love the hate. Make sure you like, comment, and share. I am your boy Apollo the G, the Philly Special.
Right here in this little box. I can't wait.